Welcome back to NBO_Ben, your passport to cultural exploration and adventure. Today we're embarking on a captivating journey into the heart and soul of the Kikuyu community of Kenya. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our exciting cultural journeys. Dating back through the annals of time, the stories and traditions of the Kenyan people are some of the most captivating in the world. Kenya is a country enriched by the social, economic, political, and cultural activities of its diverse communities. In fact, there are 44 communities officially recognized by the government, grouped into 3 linguistic categories: the Bantu, the Nilotic, and the Cushitic speakers. And today, we're here to celebrate the rich heritage of one of these communities, the Kikuyu. Now let's dive into the history and culture of the Kikuyu, also known as Agikuyu. They are a central Bantu community closely related to the Embu, Kamba, Tharaka, Meru, and Mambira. Traditionally, they called the area around Mount Kenya their home. Imagine the breathtaking landscapes of Murang'a, Nyeri, Kiambu, Nyandarua, Kirinyaga, and Nakuru as their ancestral lands. But that's just the beginning. The Kikuyu have played pivotal roles in Kenya's history, from the days of the Mau Mau movement to the leadership of iconic figures like Dedan Kimathi, Jomo Kenyatta, Mwai Kibaki, and the immediate former president, Uhuru Kenyatta. The Kikuyu community is a powerhouse of talent, with Nobel Peace Prize recipient Wangari Maathai and renowned writer Ngugi wa Thiong'o among their ranks. Now let's take a step back in time and explore their migration and settlement. The Kikuyu's ancestors arrived in Kenya and settled around the majestic slopes of Mount Kenya, where they encountered the Gumba people. These industrious Gumba were hunters, skilled in iron and pottery making and honey production. The Kikuyu, being quick learners, absorbed their knowledge and craftsmanship. And here's where it gets intriguing. The Kikuyu believed in a supreme being named Ngai, who resides on the awe-inspiring Mount Kenya. Ngai, which means one creator God, is venerated through prayers and sacrifices at sacred locations like hilltops and specific trees. Sacrifices were conducted by the ruling generation and special priests. Legend has it that Ngai created the first man, Gikuyu, and woman, Mumbi, who are the ancestral roots of the Kikuyu people. Gikuyu was granted all the land to the southwest of Mount Kenya, known today as Kirinyaga County. He established a homestead at Mukurwe wa Nyagathanga in Murang'a, a place considered so sacred, it's a gazetted cultural site. Mumbi and Gikuyu's story continues with a twist. They were blessed with 9 daughters, but no sons. To ensure their daughters started families of their own, Gikuyu prayed and offered sacrifices under a majestic fig tree, the Mugumo. The next day, 9 men mysteriously appeared under that very tree and married the daughters, becoming the ancestors of the 9 Kikuyu clans. Now let's talk about the medicine men, the mystical figures of Kikuyu society. These medicine men, or Mundumugo, were revered for their powers in predicting the future, healing, and cleansing from ill omens. Their most potent tool was the divination gourd, mwano, a vessel filled with potent medicines. And then there's the intriguing tale of Mugo wa Kibiru, born in the 18th to 19th centuries. Found alone in the forest by a hunter named Kibiru, this young boy would grow up to become a famous prophet. He foretold the arrival of the pale strangers with their magical sticks that produced fire, a reference to guns and colorful clothes that fluttered like butterflies. Moving forward, meet Karuri wa Gakure, a Kikuyu medicine man and warrior. Born in Agikuyu, Karuri displayed leadership qualities and hunted elephants for ivory. But he didn't stop there. He became a medicine man too, leading Kikuyu warriors into battle with his invincible concoctions. Now let's explore the Kikuyu's economic pursuits, from hunting and gathering in their early days to their contemporary activities in trade, agriculture, and livestock keeping. They grow a rich variety of crops, including potatoes, bananas, maize, and tea. But what about their craftsmanship? Kikuyu blacksmiths, known as muturi, forged knives and weapons from locally sourced iron ore. This iron was traded for other goods like tobacco, vegetables, skins, and gourds. And let's not forget the exquisite art of basket making and pottery. Kikuyu women created beautiful woven baskets and pots using clay they dug up from specific areas. These artistic creations served both practical and cultural purposes. Hungry? Wait till you hear about Kikuyu traditional dishes like githeri, mukimo, irio, mutura, and ukuru. These mouth-watering delicacies were served in charming wooden food bowls and eaten with equally artistic wooden spoons. Now, what about the Kikuyu's political organization? The Council of Elders, known as Kiama, was responsible for maintaining law and order, making important decisions, overseeing ritual oaths, managing religious matters, and handling administration for the community. And what's a cultural journey without a touch of style? Kikuyu elders adorned themselves with unique ceremonial headdresses and carried fly whisks made from cow tails, symbols of their esteemed status. The Kikuyu community's social fabric is woven from family units, nyumba, extended through marriage, forming clans, mbari, and neighborhoods, itura. It's a dynamic web of connections. Ready for some rites of passage? The Agikuyu circumcised both boys and girls during puberty. These rituals were marked by vibrant celebrations, and initiates formed age sets called rika. Now let's talk about those amazing shields, endome, used by Kikuyu boys for dancing before their initiation as junior warriors. Each year, boys would choose unique designs, and these shields became cherished family heirlooms. And then there's the captivating tradition of marriage. When a young man found his heart's desire, he was expected to pay bride wealth, rurasio, to the bride's family. The marriage process involved discussions, gift exchanges, and negotiations, followed by a grand celebration. But what's a celebration without music and dance? The Kikuyu community celebrated weddings, initiations, and family additions with songs and dances. Drums, rattles, horns, and flutes provided the rhythm and melody. Now fast forward to today. While some of these traditions continue, they've also evolved with the changing times. The heritage and culture of the Kikuyu, along with Kenya's 44 other communities, continue to inspire and fascinate us. So, as we wrap up this incredible journey into the Kikuyu community of Kenya, remember that their culture is a vibrant mosaic of history, beliefs, and traditions. The National Museums of Kenya invites you to celebrate the rich cultural tapestry of all the communities that make this nation truly extraordinary. Thank you for joining us on this thrilling adventure through the stories and traditions of the Kikuyu. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share to support cultural preservation and exploration. Until our next adventure, asante sana and goodbye.